I think this was a nice challenge, not too challenging, but not too less. It was challenging at one and the other. I mean, the two backgrounds, even if they look like they're really different, but this dotty this dotty background is here and there the same. I mean, these two were also not easy. I mean, this was the easiest section, but only the but only the purple. The greens are nice, but when you get up and have this whole colors of the, and she having her umbrella, yeah, that was up there, not so easy. And the whole thing is, it's horizontal, really wide up. So this, when I puzzle this, it's laying in this panoramic style. I never see the pattern really good when doing sections by section and collecting them. I only use one times the box, only one time when I wanted to see how they are in order. So first this, second this, third this, fourth this, so that I have a relatively big section and I don't want to swap them. That's really a crumbly puzzle, and I'm really been thinking when I have to swap them, of course I recognize how they are fitting together. At the end, when I have big sections, then it's really difficult to swap them without destroying them as a whole. So I wanted to know which row they are. So that was good, but all in all, I didn't use the box for any reference of the dresses, any reference of the backgrounds, of the upside, of the downside. I really wanted to do this without looking at the box. I mean, when I choose the puzzle, I know what's on there, but how they are puzzled together, how the patterns are. I mean, this dress with the origami cranes, it's it's really a surprise. Of course, this colors are looking like this background, and it's not always easy to decide which dress which woman is in. I mean, the reds were, but they're in this. That's not easy to puzzle. That's so much distraction with the flowers, and some of the pieces are really only flowers and nothing else. And the roses between, the roses red is a little bit different from the dress red. All in all, it was really a nice experience. I always kept going. It's always like finding new pieces, seeing where I should puzzle, what is that's connecting, and sometimes giving up on a section and then coming back and see, oh, there were all the pieces I was not thoroughly enough to stick them together. But it's always like when you are a little bit fatigued, get on one section that's easy, and when you come fresh with fresh eyes, then usually the things get connecting and you are surprised that they are connecting that well. But all in all, I really enjoyed to do this puzzle. It was a long time project. I really not rushing this. I only puzzled 1 to 1.5 hours in the morning, and the end section when I puzzled the end and getting everything in, it's always like, it's so near the finish, you have to get it through. I think there was a 2.5 hour last session that I puzzled, but every time I sit in the puzzle, I only sit in the puzzle for 1 or 1.5 hours, so it was really stretched out. It took me long to build it, but it was not stressful or something. I really wanted to have the time and enjoy myself building this. So it was really enjoyment, and I really like. I think dresses and fabric are always not easy. Flowers are not easy to puzzle, and this has everything in it and between. There are so much flowers on it, and the patterns and everything. It's so pretty. So I really know that's tricky, but I love the trickiness and the look of this colors, and that's such a nice, bright, colorful puzzle. Yeah, that's such a nice, colorful puzzle. When I first initially I thought so many things out because they are pretty, and they are pretty, and they are pretty, and they are pretty, and the green is so pretty, and the red is so pretty, and I have so many piles of things I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do first the purples, and so I sorted this section out, and it was many pieces, and this was in there, the whole background with the flowers and the dress with all these blue lines between this. It was not easy to puzzle, but it is so pretty. Every time I sit there, I thought, oh, maybe doing the greens because they look so nice. Or maybe doing the reds because they're so nice, bright. And it was a joy to work with the pieces. Although that's a warning. This is a crumbly fit. It's an Educa. It's normal that they crumble. But they have so many of these bumpy line pieces, and they holding together. They're not holding together at any rate. And the pieces didn't hold. The other pieces didn't hold. I think I didn't have the problem with false fits. That's a really unique thing. Not really fitting together hard. That's really crumbly, but it has nice shapes, and you can puzzle with the shapes, and the shapes really are unique. I didn't have many problems with false fits. I think one or two in this big puzzle it's okay. It's no problem with false fits, but it's really crumbly. But it's really pretty, and I think when I'm doing this the next time, of course I will crumble it and not keeping it. I will do it as 4 panoramic horizontal pieces at its own, and then at the end sticking it together. I don't know how it works out because they are really tall, and I don't know if they fit on a foam board. And the thing is, this puzzle is really crumbly. I have to be very careful when I get one section on a foam board or from a foam board. That that will be a problem at itself. But I think to puzzle this as one at a time, a woman at a time, a pattern at a time, it would be also really enjoyable. Of course, it's a collage. There are, I think, 4 puzzles sticking together, and I wanted to do this as 4 puzzles. Also, of course, I really think that's less pieces, only 1,000-piece panoramic. It will be more enjoyable than doing this whole thing together. Of course, 4,000 pieces to handle, it's a little bit tricky. And you have 4 unique puzzles. I mean, the patterns has all the similarity, and so sticking them together makes really sense. I mean, this horizontal panoramic puzzle, I don't know. I mean, it's really a nice artwork to hang on a wall, and having them one panel at each other, and you can separate them and hang in alongside in the you didn't need to have them all sticking together. I don't know, for artwork, artwork on the wall, it would be better to separate them in 4 puzzles and not having 4 puzzles together. But it is like it is. I mean, that's the thing of the repeated piece cut. Makes it really a little bit tricky. Course, they are so similar. I mean, these two are similar like these two. And the thing is, that's repeating to them. So you totally have perfect false fits there. And here also, you have perfect false fits here. It's like this two and this two are the similar cut. And when I puzzle this, I really have to swap many pieces. I mean, you see the pattern is similar, but you see when there is false color or something like that. But it's really like it's really like easy to swap them because they match up so good. That's the perfect false fit, and you have them here, and even with the flowers and everything and the pattern here. I really have mixed up many of these pieces until I get, of course, the patterns on these downer sections are really exact the same, only the flower in the middle is a little bit different. And I think, yeah, the variation is good enough to recognize, oh, that's the false, I have to swap them there, so it's not totally aligned. But it was not easy to get these two sections out of the way. So it would be easier to have four separate pieces and not yeah, and I really think I wanted to do this as 4 separate puzzles, so we will pack it up in bags, in 4 different bags. I will now starting to crumble this thing. I really wanted to have some, so yeah, it's good. So here are the 4 bags. So, the box is really big, so it's no problem to fit it in, even if I have a little bit air in it. That's a huge box for this puzzle. So they are packed together, and yeah, end of the project. All in all, I have enjoyed this build, and I'm really glad that I've purchased this. This was really a fun project. Yeah, I hope we see each other in the next. I think I would say it's always like, have a nice day, evening, morning, midday, whenever and wherever you watch the video, and we'll see each other in the next. So bye and happy puzzling.